So let's talk about addiction. Not drugs, not corn, not clout. Longing. Yeah, that thing you romanticize like it's poetic. It's not poetic. It's biological. Yearning seeps into the bloodstreams under the disguise of nostalgia, ambition, loneliness, hunger. The pain returns long before the memory does. You ever miss someone and don't even remember why yet? Your body clocks in before your brain does. That's not destiny, that's dopamine.
Our seeking system doesn't fire when we get the thing. It fires when we might get the thing. Anticipation, possibility, the maybe. That's the high. You don't light up when she texts back. You light up when you see the typing bubble. That 3-dot bubble has ruined civilizations. The seeking drive is the oldest emotional engine we have. Before love, before rage, before fear. The first language of any organism wasn't speech. It was hunger. Move, search, consume, repeat. That's the operating system. Longing is just hunger wearing eyeliner.
Here's the sick part. Memory lies for it.
Every time you reach back for a moment, you rebuild it. Neuroscience calls it reconsolidation. Translation? Your brain edits the past every time you replay it. Longing is an editor that never sleeps. It dabs sweetness over brutality, softens the sharp edges, adds cinematic lighting to something that was fluorescent and disappointing. You're not remembering them. You're remembering what you needed them to be. I wonder sometimes if I've loved people more in distance than in proximity. If my memory of them is more mine than they ever were. Because distance is Photoshop for the soul. Talents that held you wrong? Yeah, but they knew how to make you feel wanted. Voices that cut you, but sometimes they softened up just enough. And that just enough becomes the whole story. That's addiction. Grief warps time, absence stretches it, months collapse into hours, moments dilate into entire seasons. Loss bends perception the same way gravity bends space-time. Yeah, I just compared your ex to astrophysics. Stay with me now. When something is gone, it gains mass. It pulls everything towards it. Yearning predates understanding. It's older than your childhood memories, older than language. 3,000 years ago, people were carving love poems into papyrus. Victorian lovers kept locks of hair in hidden books. We've always made art out of incompletion. And that's because completion is boring. Arrival is underwhelming. Let's be honest here. The fantasy of getting the thing is almost always better than actually having it. Longing wants orbit, not landing. It's insane. We built bodies tuned for survival. Skin that heals, bones that reinforce, reflexes that dodge threats. And then we let those same bodies hunger for something as reckless as love. There is no evolutionary prize for loving this fiercely. There is no medal for most emotionally exposed mammal. And yet we open. We bleed. We call the empty space between two bodies home. Biology should have taught us better, but it didn't. Because love is the most beautiful biological betrayal. It is the organism choosing meaning over efficiency. And here's what nobody says out loud. Even when the hands meet, even when the waiting ends, the arrival is lighter than the hunger. Less cinematic, the dopamine drops, the orbit stabilizes, and suddenly you're just two mammals in a room. Longing begs to be between what is lost and what is almost touched. It wants the almost said, the almost saved, the almost touched. That's where it thrives. There are nights when the missing arrives before memory. Mornings when I turn over waiting for something that isn't there anymore. And when the longing goes quiet, I don't know whether to feel relieved or abandoned. Because without yearning, the world feels easier, but it also feels thinner. Less mine. It's not what's missing that defines me. It's that I could feel the missing at all. Sometimes it feels noble. Mostly it's pathetic, but it's proof. Proof that I dared to want more. That I loved enough for it to hurt. That I loved enough to hurt for it. That is the most human part of me. The part that bruises stubbornly and foolishly and still reaches out again. So yeah, longing is the mind's oldest addiction. And we're all chasing a high that evolution never promised us would pay out.